Hello and welcome in the third part of my video of the playthrough of the Battle of Halmstad 1676 from the Nothing Gained But Glory, a fifth game of the Musket and Pike series. So we are in the turn 5 and after the last 4 turns Swedes are getting some advantage. Danes tried their attack in the center and it failed with complete disaster, and most of the Danish infantry is now routing, and their center wing is under rally, and so they are in the mess. Well, the funny situation is here on this flank, since both sides are mostly evaporated each other. Most of the units were literally eliminated or they pursue off map and they are out of the battle. While on this wing, Danes are having some advantage, or at last they managed to get a draw, but because of their role issues they couldn't make good use of it and they couldn't charge on the enemy when their enemy was really weak. And now they managed to somehow reform themselves and they are not in that bad condition as they were before. So okay, let's go and check for initiative in the turn 5. Swedes have one wing under charge, one wing under make ready, one wing under rally, while Danes have one wing under make ready, one wing under rally, and one wing under receive charge. This means that Swedes have an initiative with their charge. So, what are they going to do with this wing? This wing contains 2 units only, I believe. This unit and that unit. They are both formation shaken. So, this is not the last turn. We have still 1 turn to go. So, I think I will try to change my order into make ready first. So, 1, I made it. Okay, so I'm now make ready. So I can make use of it to reform these units. They are reforming themselves because they are under a leader. They are reforming themselves because they are with army commander. Okay, so that's good. Now I will roll for continuation. I got a continuation. And now I will try to change this into charge. 4. I got -1 for the commander, so it's 3, and -1 for cavalry wing, so it's 2. So this is definitely enough to get back into charge. Okay, so let's charge on to the enemy. They are charging here. This is heavy infantry, so it might fire at them. Of course, it is going to do so, but, well, they are formation broken, so they get -3. Formation broken, yes, -3. They got -1 because of the rainy weather, and -1 because they are firing against moving cavalry. So they have total modifier of -5. 1. You can tell. Okay, and now they are changing their facing and they are moving onto this hex. This is heavy infantry, so they can try to change into hedgehog or to fire at the enemy. I think I will switch into hedgehog. Actually, I never did it much in this game so far, so I think this might be a good idea to show you how the hedgehog works. And that's all for this activation, because we don't have any more units to activate of this wing. So this concludes their activation, and let's go for combat. So I will start here. Wait. Are they in the formation normal? Right, okay. So I have a commander, so I got +1. Next, I have morale of 7. They have morale of 7, so no morale differential. They have a strength of 3, and they have a strength of 2.5 because they are infantry attacked by cuirassier, so it is nothing. Next, cuirassier versus heavy infantry. -1, so it's 0. They are expending a pistol shot, so it's +1. Enemy is formation broken, so we got +2, so it's 3. And I think we are formation normal, right? We are formation normal, so we got +3. And only 6. I hoped for some better result. It is 6. Defender morale shaken. Defender retreat 2 hexes. Attacker must advance into vacated hex. So 1, 2. They are now formation broken and morale shaken. And I must advance into vacated hex. I am now formation shaken and I have to roll for the leader. 2, he is fine. And now them. Okay, I forgot about one thing. If I want to form a hedgehog, I have to make a morale check first. 7, okay, I made it. So they have a hedgehog. And now what hedgehog gives me? When I'm in a hedgehog formation, I don't have to worry about formation hits during the close combat. I cannot advance and I cannot attack. So I think this is pretty good. And now let's make a roll and see what's going on. They have a commander, so it's -1. They have a formation. They have a morale of 7. They have morale of 7, so no morale differential. Oh, and they have a commander as well, so it's 0. Okay. They have a strength of 3. They have a strength of 5, and this is sorry. They have a strength of 2.5, so it's 3. So no strength differential. They are attacking a hedgehog. And when cuirassiers are attacking a hedgehog, they have -2. So it is -2 next. And they are expending a pistol shot. No, they cannot, because they have no pistols. So they are formation normal. Yeah, they are formation normal, so their total modifiers are -2. Oh, 4 minus 2 is 2. So, attacker morale broken. Attacker retreat 2 hexes, defender may advance, but they cannot advance because they are hedgehog. So, they are morale broken, they retreat 2 hexes, and this means that hedgehog suffers no formation hits, so they don't have to suffer this formation hit after the combat. Now I have to roll for commander's fate. 5, he's fine. And now they are morale broken. Okay, so that was my first continuation. Now I will roll for my second continuation attempt. Nope, I cannot. So I have no continuation. So they are finished. And now they were under charge, so now we can activate a Danish unit under make ready. So they are going to try to change their order again into charge. Oh, finally, now they made it. Okay, so they got a charge and they are allowed to attack the enemy. So I will move here, and this unit is still shaken, so they cannot withdraw. This unit moves here. Oh no, wait. This cavalry unit moves here. They are shaken, so they cannot withdraw. And this infantry moves here. So this is my movement, and now let's resolve combat. We have 3 versus 3, no strength ratio. 7 versus 6, so +1 for morale differential. +1 because we are firing with pistols, and they have no pistols, so it is 2. They have a commander, so it's 1. so it's -1. We are attacking through the stream, and stream provides -1 for close combat, so it is 0, and they are formation shaken, so we got +1, so our total modifier is +1. 7. 7 defender morale broken. 1, 2. They are morale broken, and they have to we have to roll for their commander's fate. 9. He is out of the board, so this wing wouldn't be allowed to be activated anymore in this turn. Now it was 7. Attacker must advance, and now we have to roll for cavalry pursuit. We have 7. We have +1 because of the charge order, so it's 8. 8. Pursue and eliminate. Mark pursuer as formation broken. So this unit is eliminated, and pursuer is marked as formation broken. Now, this infantry moved 1 hex, so it can fire in advance against this unit. I forgot I should do it during the movement. So they have -3 for fire in advance, -1 for the rainy weather, so it's -4, and we got 7. 7 -4 is 3. 3 with for the heavy infantry with regimental guns is 1. So this unit suffers 1 casualty point. They are 4-6, so they have to roll for their morale check. 0, they made it, and they reached their casualty threshold. So that's all. And now combat. These guys are attacking them. So we got 3 versus 2, so it's 1. We got a commander here, so it's +1. Our morale is 6 versus morale of 5, so it's +1. We are expanding a pistol point, and they have no pistols. They have a commander, so it's +3. We are attacking to the stream, so it's -1, so it's +2. And they are formation normal, they are formation shaken, so it's +3. Okay, so it's 3. Let's make a roll. I was certain that I will roll 6 or less and I will completely eliminate this wing. But looks like luck wasn't on my side. It's 3. It's 3, so attacker morale shaken. Attacker retreat 2 hexes. Defender may advance into vacated hex. Well, they doesn't want to advance, but I have to change my to suffer formation hit and get a morale shaken marker. I have to roll for my commander. He's fine, and they have to suffer formation hit because of being involved in combat. So they are formation broken. Oh, okay. So this concludes this attack. Now this unit is morale shaken, these are formation broken, but they are fine, so I don't have to go under rally order instantly. I can roll for my continuation. I got 5. I got -1 because of my commander. No, I got no, because he has 0, so no continuation for them. It could this combat should be better. Now I have they had a make ready, so now this wing under make ready is activating. Well, what are they going to do? They cannot effectively pursue this infantry because they are so far, and I think I will simply move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, they are formation shaken, so they can only move 2 hexes. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. and they are in the range of this artillery. This artillery fires in reaction. 6, these are culverins, and 6 in the 2 hexes range, no modifier. 6 formation hit, so they are formation broken. These guns are fired. This infantry moves here, this infantry moves here, this artillery fires here. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sakers, 7 formation hit. They are already formation broken. This means they suffer 1 casualty point. Okay, and that's all for this first activation. Next, for the second activation, I mean continuation, no continuation for them, so they are finished. Okay, so that's all for the wings we've finished with make ready. Now receive charge. We have only one wing with receive charge, which is here, and now this guy rallies his unit, and this infantry here remains under hex. And this king goes here, and he rallies this unit. Now let's roll for continuation. 3, no continuation. They are finished. Okay, and now units with rally order. This wing has rally order, but they have no commander, so they cannot activate. And so all we can do is to activate this Danish wing. They are under rally, so they can try to rally themselves. Okay, here we have commander, so he rallies his unit instantly. They are now more or less shaken. As for that unit, we have to roll for their... let me check one more thing. Yes, I can activate my army commander. He goes here and he rallies this unit. Okay, that's fine. And that's all. I cannot do much with this wing because they are under rally, so they cannot even get the activation. So this means they are now finished. And this concludes this activation. So do we have any other actions to do? Nope. As for units with morale broken, well, my commander successfully rallied their troops, so they don't have to road. But the situation is still pretty bad for Danes, I believe. Well, Swedes are not doing well on this wing either. So I have to roll for this commander's fate. 8. He is done, so he has to be replaced. He is commander of the left wing, so I need to get his replacement. Here we have his replacement. He is done. And now this guy returns, because it was told that he returns at the end of the battle. Oh, and I missed the fact that they were from morale broken, and because they were morale broken, they have to road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. And he's routing with them. They are carrying him with them, and that's all. That's all. And we are reaching the last turn of the battle. Well, this is quite an unique situation on the battlefield. But I think this is what makes this game interesting. You can never guess what's going to happen. So we are in the last turn. Let's check for our orders. Now we have one wing on each side under charge. Swedes have one wing under make ready and one wing under rally, and Danes have one wing under rally and one wing under receive charge. See, this means that Swedes have an initiative, but let me check. Yeah, they are fine. So if this unit would be broken or morale shaken, they would have to be under rally, but they don't have to. Okay, they are under charge, and their goal is to change their order from charge into something else because they are morale broken. And if it won't be changed, they might run out of the battlefield, and this is something we would rather avoid. So I'm going to change into make ready now first. I made it. So they are make ready. I cannot rally my unit with make ready. I can only do it with receive charge or rally, but I am moving my wing commander here, and my army commander goes here, and he can rally this unit by his own. This commander goes here, and he reforms this unit. They are formation normal now, and that's for their first activation. Next, he rolls for continuation. He got 3, he got -1 because of being, sorry, -2 and -1 for wing for cavalry wing, so it's 3. So we have a continuation, good. And now I want to change into charge. So let's make a roll. 6. I got -2 for the commander, -1 for cavalry wing, so it's 3, and I think this is enough. From make ready into charge I need 5. So okay, I can change into charge. So you can see how a good commander might quickly change his orders during his activations. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I will charge onto this hex, and they are going to move as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are formation shaken now, so they can only move 4 hexes. Okay, I am attacking them. They are heavy infantry, so they might fire at me with reaction, and that's what they are going to do. 6. They have -1 for the rain, so it's 5. -1 because they are targeting moving cavalry, so it's 4. And now -3 because they are formation broken, so it is 1. And they are firing on the front hex. With 1, they still cause 1 casualty point to this stack. Now we need to check if our commander wasn't hit by some bullet. He's fine. And now we are allowed to resolve the combat. Okay, so we have commander, so we have -1, I mean +1. We have strength of 4, and they have a strength of 1. They have a strength of 2, so it's +1. We have morale of 7, they have morale of 6, so it's +1, so it's 3 now. We have no pistols, so we cannot fire with pistols, so it is 1, it is still 3, and they are formation broken, so we got +2, so it would be 5, but we cannot go past +4, so it's +4 and 9. Defender eliminated, so they are done and gone. We have to roll for this dangerous cavalry pursuit. Nach. So they pursue off map. We will check for the commander's fate later. He just returned on the board, and now he's out of the board now. This guy is really a true cavalryman, I would say. Okay, so this concludes this activation. Since our commander is out of the board, we cannot activate his wing again. So now this wing is under charge order as well, and well, they are formation shaken. so they have to move 1 hex towards the nearest enemy unit. They will move like that. They cannot move because they are formation broken, and they are not moving. They are firing on this side, on this hex, and I think this is a good thing to do, a good moment to do something I never did in this game so far. I mean, in this battle, this is to fire a salvo. What is a salvo? This is a normal infantry fire, but it forces enemy to undergo another morale check instantly. So let's make a roll. We got 5, and this is heavy infantry with regimental guns, and we got -1 for the weather, so it's 4. So it is plus one casualty plus formation hit. Okay, this is quite a stack here, and they suffer 1 casualty now. They suffer formation hit, but they are formation broken. This means they suffer 1 more casualty point, so they have 3. And now they have to undergo a morale check. I mean 2 morale checks actually, because they reached their casualty threshold. So one roll for casualty threshold. We have 6. Their morale is 5. So they failed. Because of that, they are morale broken now. Next roll for the loss. They are fine. And next morale check for salvo, 6. This means they are eliminated. Because they would be morale broken again, and when a unit is morale broken and has to undergo another morale check, then and it fails it is eliminated. And with their morale of 1, well, they are eliminated instantly. So this stack is done. They are marked with salvo. This means they cannot make a salvo fire again in the same activation. I mean in the same turn. Okay, so that's all. Next, I will try to get my continuation 3. I think I get it. I got 0. I got no modifier. I am under charge, so I get a continuation. So I will try to change my order into make ready. I made it. So now I am under make ready. I am allowed to reform. They are shaken, so I will reform them to get into formation normal. Next, second continuation attempt 3. It is no continuation. They are finished. Okay, next is this wing. They are under make ready. So what are they going to do? I will try to change my order into charge. Nope, I failed. So I have to stay under make ready, and this means I cannot do much. I will reform this unit, and moving them would be pointless. So that's all. Oh, this artillery can fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, it is a miss. Alright, so I roll for my possible continuation. 9, no continuation. Okay, and now wings under rally and receive charge. So they are under rally. So this commander rallies this unit. Oh, sorry. First of all, receive charge. Receive charge is first. But actually, it is not going to change anything on the board. Well, let's. He rallies this unit, so they are now formation. They are not morale shaken anymore, and this unit cannot move because they are in the hedgehog. So now the last wing with rally. I'm not going to get a continuation. It would give me nothing. So now this wing under rally. This artillery fires on this unit. Oh wow, 9. These are culverins, and on the 2 hexes they have no modifier. It is 9. Formation, hit and morale check. They are already broken. This means they suffer 1 casualty point. And now they have to undergo a morale check. 2, they made it. Now all the other units. So this army commander does nothing. Because, I mean, he can reform this unit, but it would give me nothing. So they are now formation shaken because they were morale broken. And morale broken is the equality of the formation broken as well. And this commander rallies his unit from from morale shaken. And since it is rally, we cannot get a continuation. So this concludes this activation. And now let's check, do we have any units with morale broken on the board? I don't think. No. Next we have to check for the fate of these 2 Swedish commanders. First for him. 2. He is eliminated. He is commander of the left wing. It was... No, this was right wing. Well, there is nothing remains of the left wing, so he's eliminated. And this commander, he's 7, he's eliminated as well. Okay, so I should place them here. Sorry. Okay, so this concludes the battle. And now I have to roll a check for victory points. So now we have to count victory points. And now Swedes gained 41 victory points, while Danes gained 53 victory points. So now we have to subtract points. I need to check how it works. Subtract the non-Swedish victory points from Swedish victory points. So non-Swedish victory points are 53, and we have to subtract this number from 41. It is minus 12. And now it is minus 12. If the victory point is 50 or less, this is decisive Danish victory. Well, I'm not sure if I'm doing anything fine here. But the rule says, subtract non-Swedish victory points from Swedish victory points. So I think I did it correctly. At last. And so this is 41 versus 53. So this should be, according to the victory conditions, decisive Danish victory. Well, can I call it decisive Danish victory? I mean, both sides suffered heavy losses. On the wings there is a little units that remain on the battlefield, but you can see a lot of Swedish units are in the pursuit box. They do not count to the victory points, but well, they are out of board, and this is their problem. And Danes tried to make their way through the board onto the south, but Swedes definitely stopped them. So I'm not sure if I would call this battle a decisive Danish victory. I think this is a draw, and if there would be a few more turns to go, I think that Swedes might try to reform their units and to continue their push onto the Danes, and I think they would win. The only danger for them would be that this Danish cavalry might get enough time to attack their flank, and they have no cavalry to protect this flank, but I think they have enough heavy infantry to make a hedgehog or two and to protect this flank anyway. So, despite the victory points, I would call this battle a marginal Swedish victory. I think this shows the situation better. So, this concludes this battle. As you can see, it was even quicker, I think, than Fehrbellin. I mean, there was a lot of stalemate here because of the bad order change roles. especially in the turns 3 and 4, where some commanders wanted actually to charge, but their die rolls prohibited them. So that's all, and I think this is this is the end when it comes to this battle. But this is definitely not the end of my Musket and Pike series. I have plans for more battles. I hope you will enjoy them. Again, if you will notice any mistakes, you are absolutely free to point them and to tell me and to correct any mistakes that I made. So, thank you for watching and see you next time.